Hey there, Heather Ho there. It's Jeff Cutter down and welcoming you to Round 3 coverage of the Earlies60s tour at All-Star Golf and 2024. We are at Scottsdale for the February tournament. I know it's in March, but tournament start because the last Thursday in February was the 28th and goes into March. It still counts. I do it by month. So anyhow, regardless of what you think, we're at TPC Scottsdale and we have a two-stroke lead by Ted Ray, who went last year to the tournament at Augusta, if memory serves me right. And just a reminder that if you win your tournament here, you get a free trip to Augusta for the year-end tournament, no matter what happens. And then if you take second place, you get a second chance qualifier. But of course, you have to hope for the best. So anyway, Craig Wood and Ralph Goodall are at 13 under par. They're tied for second with Willie Cox at 12 under. Jim Barnes at 11 under. The top five are people from the early days. The 1960s do have people like Arnold Palmer, Bob Rosberg, George and Arthur Moody 11 under par. So we have 36 groups, right? Yeah, we have 36 groups of golfers that take part at Scottsdale. Every 9 we will take a look at the leaderboard. But we're going to take a look at the iconic 16th hole for our Saturday coverage. That's because that's the rule for Saturday, is that it's the iconic hole time. Next month, these guys will be at TPC Sawgrass, which of course has its own signature hole, the 17th, which we of course will keep our eyes on. And then in April will be match play. They'll go back to the match play thing. Quadruple bogey by Tommy Aaron, not good. He was doing quite well after the first round. Bobby Jones, great job by him on the front 9. Iconic guy like him. Alright, Jock Hutchinson, 10 under par. See a scorecard. Actually, a scorecard for today. 5 under par today. Jock will try, but the green does not help him out for birdie. He almost had the birdie. Next hole. Harry Farden and MacDonald Smith both going to Augusta last year. -4 today for Farden's 5 under for Smith. Farden won't drag back. Maybe it was a good thing. Max Smith. That's not a good thing. He'll pitch. And he does that. Farden for birdie. Got it. Yes, sir, Bob. Max Smith will bolt it. Not good. So good job by Farden to get birdie. Here. L. Espinoza and Francis Ouellette even par. Espinoza -3 today. Through 15. Espinoza, draw back? No. It's not going to allow you to draw back. Ouellette. Yeah, it won't let you draw back. For birdie. How far? Espinoza for birdie. Billy Maxwell and Arnaud Massey. Maxwell -4, Massey -1. Maxwell does that. Massey. For birdie. How the heck did he do that? He had a 1 in 7 chance. What a birdie by Massey. Maxwell. I couldn't duplicate Massey's great shot. So, he'll par. Let's go to group 5. Dick Meyer and Johnny Farrell. Johnny, remember me. That picture, Johnny Farrell looks like Johnny Galecki from Big Bang Theory. Oh, look at that nice shot by Meyer. He should be able to make it in. Hopefully. Farrell. And it skips past a little bit. 10-footer for Meyer. No. Couldn't put it in. And Farrell. He couldn't put it in. I thought for sure So one of those guys at least would put their shot in, but no. But winds have picked up a little bit. So the wind will make it go up and left. Bobby Jones, who has 6 under par today, despite 1 bogey, and Freddie McLeod. Bobby Jones. Yeah, you won't be able to draw it back today. McLeod. Didn't get enough in the distance. Jones for birdie. No par. McLeod? Nope. No par. That's alright. Sometimes a par on a par 3 is good enough. George Knudsen, the only Canadian in coverage, -3 today with Dan Sykes. And Knudsen does that. Not bad. Sykes. Nicely done. Cozy's within 2 yards for 6 feet for birdie. Overshot. Terrible shot. But gets a par. Sykes should be able to put this in. Yes, sir. He goes to 11 under par. What group are we on? We're on number 8. Buys in Newport. Buys -5 today. Newport -2. And buys. Oh, is he in the bucket? No. Free drop. Ah, they don't give him the free drop. Look out. That one just bites the green. Just. Buys trying to get close for a par putt. Ooh, that slid down a little bit. Looks like Gary Lineker for some reason. Newport. Ooh, so close. For pot. Buys for par. Nope. No bogey. So he scrambles and gets a bogey out of it. Group 9, Mike Brady and J.H. Taylor, both -2 today. And right into that signature bunker. Taylor going to the right-hand side a bit. He's on the green, which is good. Brady trying to set himself up for a par putt. For birdie. Oh, no par. Brady. No bog. Take a look at the standings. Dan Sykes, -12. He's your clubhouse leader. Jock Hutchinson and Bobby Jones both end at 11 under par. For now. There'll be more people coming. Stuart Gardner, 4th straight birdie. So he goes to -12. Group 10, Tommy Aaron and George Duncan. Aaron +3, very disappointing, including that snowman on 2, aka an 8 on par 4. Up, and Duncan gets within 5 yards. Aaron, way off. Tommy Aaron, nicely done. For birdie. Yes, sir! Nice birdie by Duncan. Tommy Armour, triple bogey -4, not Armour the third. A lot of people probably make mistakes like that. Anyway, Jay Hibbert and Dave Reagan. Reagan even par. Hibbert -4 today. Oh, he missed, and he goes into that bunker. Missed everything. And Reagan goes into a bunker. Lob shots. Reagan's is good. Hibbert. Par. Reagan. That's a par. Gabe Brewer and Leo Daigle, Smokey the Bear as I call him. Daigle, the guy who won the first tournament in this tour. Daigle up, Daigle curl, back for birdie. Brewer. Oh. Oh, save par. That's good news. So does Daigle. Lionel Hibbert. Up and over. Nicely done. That's going to be probably a birdie. Him and Artwell Jr. +1 for him today. Hibbert -2. Look at that. That's not a bad shot by Wall. 18 feet. Short. Hayward for 5 feet for birdie. How do you miss that? That's a brutal miss. That would have helped his confidence out. Sure, he's not going to be the clubhouse leader after 3 rounds, but it will help his confidence. Gary Player and Henry Picard. -3 for Player, -2 for Picard. Up and over. Hit the bunker. Picard looking good. That's a good shot. He's got a distance. He's got a shot at birdie. Player. Ooh, that's a float. Off of the log. For par. Oh. And he will doubles too. Picard for birdie. There you go. On to 15, Trny Armour, the senior triple bogey, he would be at -9 if not. JB Anderson -4 today. He's at 11 under. Up and that's okay. I think that's decent. Under 5 yards away. Anderson looking good. That's a decent shot there. Armour 10 feet for birdie. Got it. Anderson should be able to make his. I thought he would have made his, but nope, he didn't. Brutal miss. Armour would go on to birdie 17, so that's good for him. Now we have Travels and Shoot. Danny Shoot -3, Jerry Travers -2. Up and over. Yeah, you can't have to draw back. And Travers will be closer. Yeah, he's closer, even though it didn't look close enough. For birdie. Travers for birdie. Way off. He overshot it. So off the par. Bruce Devlin and James Braid. Both not doing so well today. And that's a good shot by Devlin. It didn't bounce up that much. And Braid, way off, way off. So he'll putt from a distance away. He just made me eat some humble pie. Where's the Cool Whip? What a birdie by Braid. Devlin. He puts himself in with a birdie. Beautiful. Don Massengale and Peter Alice, not Percy Alice. Peter, you know, the BBC guy. Even par -2 for Massengale. I think Percy qualified too. Peter, well, Massengale, well, that's not really the best. Peter? Okay. Oh, that's okay. Could have been worse. Massengale. Ooh, he got something that did not work out. Peter. He hit that bunker and he'll have to lob it out and screw up his timing for par. Massengale will settle for bogey. Peter for bogey. That'll double. So the clubhouse leader is still Sykes at 12 under. Hutchinson, Bobby Jones, George Duncan, Jamie Anderson, Danny Shoot are all in the clubhouse at 11 under par. So Sykes still leads. The main guys have not gone yet. Tony Limo, big eagle on 3, so now he's at 12 under par. Henry Cotton and Walter Hagen. -1 for Cotton today. Hagen open par. Up and over. Okay. 7 yards away. Hagen. Nicely done-ish. For birdie. Hagen for birdie. Booyaka shot. Hagen. We'll go to -8. Charlie Coe and Jack Burke Jr. Burke +2 recently died, I think. And Charlie Coe -2. Yeah, Burke recently died. But he wasn't good enough to have a testimonial tournament in his name. Charlie Coe. Burke for birdie. Oof. Coe for par. Got it. Burke's got to make this, and he does for par. Julius Boyles and Stuart Gardner. I can't remember the actor, the brooding actor that he looks like from The Godfather. But anyway, -4 for Gardner. Bortles -1. Bortles for the longest time was the oldest person to win a major until Phil Mickelson came along. Look at the shot. That's not a bad shot. Up and over for Bortles. For birdie. Bortles for par. Ah, brutal miss. Brutal miss. I know it's like brutalness, but it's brutal. Tommy Bolt and Sandy Hurd. Hurd 6 under par today. Great job. Bolt -3. 2 years ago, Bolt went back-to-back second places. I mean, the only golfer to do that. Hurd, well, he's on the green for birdie. Bolt for birdie. Just off. Curl that hair. Bob Ferguson and Kyla Foon. Both at -4. Bob Ferguson, aka Eddie Dyke, doing his job. Nice job, LaFoon. He went last year. I think it was last year or the year before he went to Augusta. But anyway, for birdie. Bob Ferguson for birdie. 4 straight birdie. He's looking pretty impressive. He does. -13. Craig Wood, big eagle on 3. He's at 15. He's the leader. Ferguson with another birdie on 17. He's at 14 under par. Doug Sanders and Frank Beard. Beard -3. Sanders +3. Not a good day for Doug Sanders. And that doesn't help matters. Beard into that bunker. I don't think anyone's ever hit that bunker. Look at that. Great shot. Great touch by Beard. He'll have a par. Sanders. I just went floop for par. Yes. So they'll both par and move on. Tony Leva's now at 15 under par, 5 under front 9. So Ferguson, a 6 under par back 9. He's at 14 under par to end. And I think he's your leader right now. Willie Park Jr., -4. Roberto Di Vincenzo, the man from the 68 Masters controversy, +1. Today. Up and okay. Di Vincenzo. Look at. It's a bunker. Di Vincenzo does that. Park for birdie. Wow! Beautiful shot by Willie Park Jr. Roberto for par. No boat. Not the best. Smith and Sarley. Horton Smith -4 today. Crimmett Sarley +1. Up and over. Okay. Crimmett Sarley. Up and oh, that's good. That's within 5, 3 yards. So he'll have a 10-footer. Birdie. Nah, left it short. Sarley 8-footer. He could get this. But he doesn't. Aye. How did he miss that? I figured he would have had it. But I guess not. Alright, Ted Kroll and Andrew Straff, -2, -3 respectively. After this, we'll go back to the leaderboard, see how everyone did before we get to the final 9 groups. Nice job by Kroll. Straff, good angle, but not enough distance. He'll have a 12-footer for birdie. Kroll for birdie. What? How? Who? So Kroll gets a par out of it. Palmer's 5 under front 9. Oh, I forgot to go back to the summary. That's okay. Tony Manero and Willie Anderson Jr. Anderson Jr. -1, so it's Manero today. Up and that's a good shot by Anderson. Manero trying to get the angle for birdie. Yes. Monero. Yep, Poggy. So right now, Sandy Hurd at 15 under par is your clubhouse leader. Horton Smith also is at 15 under par. The only two guys ahead of them are Wood and Palmer, but they're still on the golf course. Tony Lima's still on the golf course at 15 under, and so is Ralph Goodall. It's 3 nations: Scotland, England, and U.S. January, Young Tom Morris. Young Tom -3 today. Don January -1. And January does that. That's a pretty good shot. Within 10 feet. Young Tom Morris. Up and not bad for birdie. Got it! Oh yeah, beautiful by Young Tom Morris. Who took second last month. I think I'm wrong, but I'm probably right. Anyway, January for birdie. Should be able to. How do you miss that? I mean, Young Tom Morris had a tougher putt. Sometimes I just don't get it. Gene Littler and Willie Park Sr. So Sr. is there. Willie Park Jr. did a good birdie on this hole. Not bad by Littler. Park. Didn't bounce too far. For Boyd. Over. Park for birdie. No. So they'll do pars. Mason Rudolph and Tony Lima. Lima 6 under today. Mason -3. So Lima trying to take that clubhouse lead. Getting the final group. Lima. I think Lima's from the early days. Probably. Here's Rudolph. Rudolph, if you're no so bright, get a birdie tonight. And he did. Lima. Follow suit. He's at 17 under par. He might make a charge. Charlie Sifford and Orville Moody. -1, -2. Charlie Sifford, one of the best golfers around. He couldn't prove himself on the PGA Tour because he was in the era when PGA was still segregated. Anyway, for birdie. It was close. Close enough. Moody. Overshot it. I'll draw back. It's okay. Rosberg and Archer. -3 for Archer today. Rosberg's at even par. Rosberg. Oh, that's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Indeed. That's within 6 feet. And Archer. Okay, that's not bad. Could have been worse. Gets the birdie. Archer does. Rosberg should be able to get the birdie. This time, I didn't jinx him. I know a lot of you were saying, oh, you jinxed him, Jeff. No, I didn't. Jim Barnes and Arnold Palmer. 6 under par today for Palmer. Barnes 4 under par. These two really working hard. Barnes. Oh, that's good. That's very good. Within 5 yards. Within 15 feet. Palmer. He'll be putting from longer. For bird. 25 feet. Ooh. Barnes for birdie. Yes, sir. 4 straight birdie by Barnes. The redhead. I think he's a redhead. Looks like it. And then he goes to 17 under par. The leader's at 18 under par. Well, it's not good old Cox. Both of them not really doing too well today. -1 combined. That Whiffy's on the green. Just barely. Good old bunker. And Ralph does that. Okay. Cox for birdie. Final par. That's okay. Good old will par as well. Ted Ray and Craig Wood. Oh yeah, this is the last pairing. This has to be because we're Ted Ray, bad front 9, 3 bogeys. Craig Wood's done pretty well, 5 under par today. And Ray will falter that shot. I don't think he'll be in the top 4, by my guess. Look out! Oh, he avoided the bunker. Does he get the free drop? Yes, he does. That means that he can do that and not have to lose a stroke. Nicely done, Craig Wood. That's beautiful. Right for birdie. Apart and Wood will par. And he's got the lead. will stop. And Craig Wood has the lead at 19 under par. He's been consistently good. 665. He's the leader by 1 stroke over Tony Lima, who's come out of freaking nowhere with a 63. He's at 18 under par. Arnold Palmer and Jim Barnes are tied for third at 17 under par. Because of Palmer, we will have both the final. We will have the final 2 groups live. All 18 holes of the final 2 groups will be televised. Ralph Goodall is 5th at 16 under par. Sandy Hurd, Horton Smith, George Archer, and Ted Ray are all tied for 6th at 15 under par. 10th place is Bob Ferguson, Willie Park Jr., and Mason Rudolph. So we've had some very tight moves. It's 3 countries on this top 20: U.S., Scotland, and England. The Canadian George Knudsen, a 4 under 67, not bad. He's tied for 39th, but you know what? It doesn't matter. He's done well, and Craig Wood will take a 1-stroke lead over Tony Lima. The last 2 Scottsdale tours had someone have a 3-stroke lead, so this will probably be down to the wire and not as highly anticipated as a blowout as you'll see. So we will make sure that we don't do this. And we will have the final 2 pairings. Palmer and Barnes and Wood and Lima are going to be the pairings you will watch live tomorrow. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond, and adieu.